What's up, y'all? So, yesterday, I was scrolling up and down Instagram, just the usual little thing or whatever, just looking at the news feed on Instagram. And one of the things that popped up was Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford looks to be in phenomenal shape. He posted a picture that had about 3-4 photos on it. I looked through each one, like he just got done working out, jumping rope or whatever, and he just looked to be in great shape. Maybe Terence Crawford used a lot of this time that he's been postponing the fight to get in shape. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of speculations I have in the air because of how long he took. Maybe, he was doing whatever, with snack, or maybe he just been focusing, focusing on his body, getting a metal rib cage implanted of some sort or whatever. Maybe it was a pre-order, the manufacturer for the pre-order for the goggles was having some troubles or whatever. I mean, who knows? But I seen that photo and Terence Crawford looked to be in great shape. But I have to say, if Terence Crawford eyeballs can't do no push-ups or no crunches, it really ain't gonna help. You know what I'm saying? See this fight, I feel like, I already said what I feel like gonna get done to him by Errol Spence, but at the same time, I look at Bud's style and I try to think like, okay, what could Bud do to fuck with Errol Spence? And when I think deeply about it, okay, Bud is a great fighter. He is. But Errol is a greater fighter in my eyes. He's better. Fundamentally, just his style. But one of the things Crawford can do on the inside, because he can't fuck with Errol Spence when it comes to tooth and nail throwing blows on the inside, just trading punches. I don't think he can compete in that way. I believe Terence Crawford will have to do this. When Errol Spence started getting off on him, right, he will have to clinch Errol Spence, because that's his best weapon when it comes to fighting on the inside. Terence Crawford's best weapon is clinching, which is great. That's not like something you shouldn't do. That's what you should do when somebody maybe got shorter arms than you or just a better inside fighter than you, period. You just time up, reposition yourself away from the ropes. Because when I watch him versus Shine, he'll clinch Shine. But the difference maker is, right, because these niggas was friends. Shine wasn't punching on the clinch. When him and Errol Spence was on the clinch, Shine was still trying. He was still trying. Even though Errol Spence was obviously stronger than him, he was still trying to throw punches. Over, under, he was still trying. You can go back and watch. I ain't bullshit. When he fought when he fought Bud, he let Bud just time up. He ain't even tried no resistance at all. He ain't even try to resist. So when it comes to Bud tying up Earl, it's gonna be a lot of resistance, because that's when we gonna be able to tell who's physically stronger, like in that position, who can get off. Because Errol Spence, best believe, he's gonna have a hand free. He's still gonna be punching. And that shit might hurt you more than it help you, because you clinching him, you giving him a chance to hit you with some of those short shots that Derrick James over there directing. Short shots. You know what I'm saying? While you trying to get your rhythm. So he throwing them short shots, and I'm not sure how Bud Chin can take one of those type of shots. But Bud best chance, I believe, is crazy. I believe his best chance is to clinch, right? But then don't clinch for long. You got to clinch, boom, let him go, throw a shot off the clinch. And hopefully you can help hurt him like that, right up out the clinch. Don't try to hold him, because you ain't going to be able to hold him. You know what I'm saying? With me watching they fights back to back all the time, he ain't gonna be able to hold Errol Spence till the referee come break it up. And hopefully we ain't got no shitty ass referee either. By the way, I want Bruce goddamn Willis. I want the face animations and everything. I want him. So, by the way, but yeah, he ain't gonna be able to hold Errol Spence for long till the referee break up, especially if they letting them fight on the inside like he's supposed to. You ain't gonna be able to hold him. So your best bet is just to lock him, let him go, throw a hook off the clinch, right off the hook. You gotta throw a combination right up off the clinch, because when it comes to the outside, Errol Spence, he got that on point with the jab. He cold on the outside. So I don't believe Bud can fuck with Earl on the outside or the inside. So your best bet is right there in that little sweet spot, that middle range, clinch him, let him go, throw a shot, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you can get him like that. Because you ain't going to be able to do shit else. I'm just keeping it 100 based off what I see. Bud ass in trouble, man. Don't matter. Like I said, man, he literally has to be in the push-up formation, and instead of pushing himself up with his hand, his eyeballs gonna have to push his ass up off the ground and go back down with his eyeballs. That's the only way. I'm telling you, man. That's the only way, man. That's the only way. Because he's definitely taking damage in this fight, like a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to who hurt who more, people always talk about how Bud got one punch power, which I don't agree with, but he does catch his guys sometimes, so I give him that. All right, if you got the one punch power, then your best bet, you gotta pick your shots perfectly. You gotta know when to throw that shit, because Errol Spence's jab is not gonna let you just stay on the outside with him. You just not gonna be able. It's gonna be hard for you to even get in willingly. You know what I'm saying? Only time you're gonna be able to get close to Errol Spence when it comes to Bud is when Errol Spence wants to come close to you. You see what I'm saying? So when he jab his way in and he start getting on the inside, like I said, clinch, let him go, throw a shot. You need a shot, you need to throw 2 shots, because then you banking on 1 shot. You gotta throw 2, 3 shots. You gotta throw a combination. You gotta throw your famous hook and your uppercut. You know what I'm saying? And Errol Spence gotta be on top of that. Because other than that, I already know what's gonna happen to them ribs. I'm telling you, they're gonna get baked. Them ribs getting baked, man. Baked. Not fried, they getting baked. But it is what it is. In Bomac case, barbecue, but that's besides the point. But it's gonna be a great fight, man. Great fight, man. I was at my son's football practice. Game Sunday. Even his granddaddy my son's granddaddy even going for Crawford. A lot of people picking Crawford, man. It's like for some reason, people rather pick Crawford than Errol if they don't know too much of both. You know what I'm saying? They know all right. If they watch both of them, they like both of these niggas a beast. But I pick Crawford. A lot of guys will lean toward Crawford. Who you know what I'm saying? I'm watching this shit. I watch Crawford. I watch his shit. I'm telling you, that's what he would have to do. Clinch, throw some shots. Other than that, his other shit, he ain't gonna be able to fuck with Earl in. He ain't gonna be able to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So, and I see Crawford trying to clinch Errol Spence a lot. It only makes sense in my head when I picture the fight. I see him trying to clinch him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because he want to stop the inside fighting. But like I said, you just can't clinch for long, because it's going to hurt you more than it help you. Because in that case, you know what I'm saying, clinching, that ain't scoring you. It ain't like it's scoring you no points. Because he's still going to be throwing. He's still going to be fighting for an arm loose. So when I say clinch and then let him go throw a shot, because soon you get out the clinch, Errol Spence going back to punching. He's going back to fucking you up again. So your best bet is to slip a shot in there and try to catch him like that. People say run Errol into something. You can't run him into nothing because he running into your eye with the jab. So you can't really run him into nothing. You just gotta start. You gotta use your strong suits. You know what I'm saying? Do what you can do for as long as you can do it. Because one outcome that's gonna happen in this fight is them eyeballs is definitely gonna drop on the floor. I'm telling you, on the motherfucking mat. I'm telling you, man, on the canvas. That's one guarantee that's definitely happening in the fight. Them eyeballs, they coming out. So other than that, man, that's all I got, man. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You ain't subscribed already. Y'all want to see them photos of Terence Crawford. You ain't already seen it yesterday or today. Go see him. He look good. He look in shape. He look like he been working. And that's what's up, because I don't want no excuses. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how you can do all them exercises, get all them abs, just to get them bitches broke. You know what I'm saying? Just to get broke in half like a fucking Twizzler. Just to get broke. You do all that shit. That's crazy to me. But sometimes you got to do it to be able to last an extra round and a half or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure. I also, matter of fact, we finna hit play on another video. Tune in. What I heard about Errol Spence yesterday. I'm out, y'all. Deuces.